That's right. Make sure you tune into the hottest internet radio station on the planet. REPNVA.com. Each and every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. with your host, Kizzy, bringing you all the celebrity gossip, news, local news, entertainment news, and much, much more. Hold up. Right. Did I forget to mention that REPNVA.com is the official internet radio station that's really repping for all of Virginia artists, rappers, singers, actors, authors, all aspects of the entertainment industry. REPNVA is the station you want to keep your ear to. Yeah, that's right. If you or anyone you know are interested in being a guest or getting an interview on REPNVA Internet Radio, make sure you contact Ms.REPNVA at info@REPNVA.com. That's INFO at REPNVA.com. Y'all got that?
Okay, we are back. I'm about to go into my interview with Laverne and Mike.
All right.
First, if y'all hear me call Laverne Niecy, that's what I know her by. Niecy is not only a fashion designer, author, but she is also my husband's cousin, so I know her as Niecy.
Right, so I'm just going to help you with that, Kizzy. What happened is, sometimes you meet that dude, and Laverne is such, to me, an old-fashioned name that I tend to give out Denise, which was my middle name when I met my husband. So he knows me as Denise, Kizzy knows me as Niecy, and Tabby Girls World knows me as Laverne. So that's where the name thing came from.
All right. Well, first I would like to say thank you for coming and allowing me to interview you.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me a little bit about Laverne. Where are you from? What are your general, professional, and non-professional interests?
Okay. Well, I'm actually from Hanover County, born and raised in a small town called Montpelier. My general professional, I guess they would. My husband Mike is sitting beside me, so I'm going to lean on him for a little bit of help and support. Our professional things is really to get Tabby Girls and make it huge.
It's not going to be just a fly-by-night thing. We put our all into all of this, and just to see the smiles on the kids' faces and all the events we go to, and how much they want it, and it's small local business, and we always want to be a part of the community and help out. So long term, we looking at charity events and all that good stuff.
I know he was talking about doing a 5K walk. We wanted to, we have big ideas with Tabby Girls. The kids that we see, they love the items. We have everything: cups, wallets, stuffed animals, shirts, onesies. I'm trying to do any and everything possible that I can to make this a well-known name in everyone's home.
And let me add, my daughter loves Tabby Girls. She has the earrings.
All right.
She has the shirts. Now she has the stuffed animal, which is so cute. Plus she has the bows. So definitely, y'all need to get some Tabby Girls.
And I'm wearing the bracelet, so I don't just create it. I actually wear whatever will fit me.
That's right.
Because it is for kids, but I do wear the stuff as well. So.
Okay. Did anyone inspire you to want to become a kid's fashion designer?
Not generally just a kid's fashion designer. I would say my grandmother, growing up around her, my grandmother had tons of shoes and coats. And I'm not really into fur, but she had a lot of fur coats. She had a lot of shoes, and I would walk around in her shoes. And I remember when I was in, elementary school, I tried to wear them to school and all of that stuff. So it's my grandmother had a lot of influence on me growing up. That would be my mom's mom, and she passed away a couple of years ago. But overall, just her, she would have some influence on that. And then I think when I started to realize it, I was in high school, but I kind of put it on the back burner. I used to sketch in my art classes and so on. And my grandmother would be my most influential person in my life that actually inspired me for the fashion aspect of it.
All right. Why did you decide to name the company Tabby Girls LLC?
Oh my gosh, there's a story behind that. Tabby Girls, actually, most people that know me know that I don't really like cats. And as bad as that may sound, I'm not a cat lover. But what happened is I've been working on a business for a couple of years, I would say, babe. He would tell me, which one is it today? So I had to kind of get it down pat to what I wanted it to be. And I was working out, and the name was given to me from, my higher power. I believe God instilled that in me. I really believe that. And I'll tell you a quick story. When we were at the Hampton Bay Days Festival, remember that? Mm-hmm. The lady, we didn't know this lady. She just walked up to us and said, "Where did you all get your name for your business?" And I'm a little leery to tell people, because a lot of people, you don't know what their religion is, and you don't want to offend people. And at the same time, you're trying to make money. So you want to be mindful of what you say to people. But I said to her, the name was given to me by God. And she looked at me and she said, "Read this scripture passage." Now today, honestly, I can't remember the scripture passage, so I apologize. But I went on my phone at the time and I started reading the scripture, and it was the story of the lady Tabitha. And Tabitha in the Bible is a lady who never dies. And that's what she told me, and she walked away. As quick as she came, she was gone. And it was just amazing. So I know that this is not just, it's not me. It's not me. And I truly believe that it's not me. It's bigger than me.
All right. Tabby Girls consists of 3 cats. Can you tell us the meaning behind the names of the cats?
Okay. Well.
And also, I'm gonna let you tell the names.
Okay. Do you want to get in on this?
All right. Our three cats. The letters on their necklace is K, L, and D. And they're based off of our daughters. Our oldest daughter, her name is Diamond. She's 13.
She's the purple cat. She represents the purple cat.
All right. And to get a little bit more in depth with it, you pretty much look at the expressions on each cat face is different, and they have their own personality, and that's where a lot of that came from. The L cat, it's Layla, is our niece. It's my wife's sister. She has a bracelet on. She loves jewelry. Okay, and then we have K, Kiana. And she's the only cat with her mouth open. So that just lets you know she's a talker. She loves to talk.
That's our talker. She does not stop.
She gets us going. And basically, that's the gist of where we came up with that whole concept. We wanted our product to be different, but at the same time, we wanted to give quality and make it affordable for everybody. Right. So if you actually get a hold of our products, you'll see it's top quality stuff. It really is, and it's affordable because we're working parents just like everybody else that's out there, and we just want their kids to have some of the same things that our kids get, without having to break an arm or leg.
How do I keep wanting to call her Yanni?
You can call her that, Kiana, Yanni, that's fine.
Diamond and Layla feel about these cats.
Knowing that, you mean like that the name
their name is actually in other people.
I think, I don't even think they think about it, to be honest with you. I'm lying. Kiana actually knows, because she tells everyone. So Kiana actually does kind of understand that it represents her. Layla and Diamond's more shy, so she's more a little to herself. And that cat is actually, you can tell the facial expression. She's kind of like in the middle. But they don't really, we try to instill the same values that we had growing up. That you work hard and you get out of it what you put into it. That's what we try to instill in our children, and they know that. And I don't think that they think that this could one day be a huge deal. I think that for the moment, what they see is that mommy and daddy are working to make something great. I don't think they really know enough or can emphasize enough on the fact that it represents. It's actually based on them. Yeah, I don't. Okay. And I think that's good, because we want them to still, kind of be normal. Yeah. We don't want them to have worries.
Well, we're about to go into some more music with DJ Swerves and Nero, and then when we come back, I'm gonna go into part 2 of my interview with Laverne and Mike, Tabby Girl LLC. Are you a local artist, business owner, author, and would like to get your name out there? Contact me at info@REPNVA.com to be a guest on my show, REPNVA Radio. Ready now?
Yes.
Okay, we are back. I'm about to go into part 2 with my interview with Laverne and Mike, Tabby Girls LLC. All right, what does fashion mean to you?
Wow. Fashion to me is just your own individual take on it. I mean, my daughter, our 8-year-old Kiana, she's a little out there, so I would say she's more on the eccentric side, eclectic. She mixes colors. That's her fashion. That's her sense of fashion. I prefer more classic style, I guess, elegant type stuff. I like a little bit of everything. Some days I may mix it up. It just depends on the mood you're feeling that day. That's what fashion is to me. When I'm creating for Tabby Girls, sometimes my drawings aren't the best, and he can't see my vision.
I'm gonna tell you, we basically have our preteen shirts out. We kind of stepped up a little bit with that. We had such success with the kids shirts that we wanted some, because we have a teenage daughter. She's not gonna walk around. She don't want to walk around with cats on her shirt. So we designed. She designed this other shirt. And initially, when she showed it to me,
I don't know why he didn't see it.
I said, there's no way. There's no way this thing is gonna jump off. Like we made a left turn right here. So
it's a layered shirt.
It's a layered shirt, and once I seen it, once it actually came in, because when she got them in, they came in like 500. So it was like
exactly like I drew it.
So when it came in, and I actually took it out the package and looked at everything, and I was like, you know what? All right, okay.
It made sense to you then, right?
It made sense.
And you can see it. It's just vision. Fashion to me is whatever you want it to be. That's what fashion is.
Okay. What's the first article of clothing you ever designed?
Oh, goodness gracious. I must have been 15. I did a 2-piece pantsuit when I was in 9th grade. That was the first thing I designed. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Did you wear it?
I did not wear it. I did not wear it. It wasn't. I can draw. I can't sew. So no, I did not wear it. But it was cute. It was cute.
All right. What do you think makes a quality article of clothing?
Because that's a hard question. Quality article of clothing to me is, for one, the material that goes into it, and then the dedication and the time that's spent on creating the outcome of what it should look like. I mean, even when you're doing the bracelet, like we have the bracelets, when I did the stuffed animals, when I did the hairpins, to me, what quality is definitely part of the materials that you use, the selection that you use. Because for me, what I'm creating, what we're creating, is something that we put on our kids. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't want to create something that I would say, oh, you're not wearing that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to do that. So if my children can wear it, then I feel that it's going to be good enough for everybody to wear it. And that's the main thing. I mean, quality is definitely the work that goes into it. It's not done overnight by any means at all. It is definitely time, effort, the materials, a lot of time, did I say that? Time that goes into creating those things. So
how long would you say it takes to actually design something that you think is up to par?
It depends. I just told him, I have visions and
yeah. Her back to her visions. Okay. All right. One of our last pieces of clothing that we came out with, it was I can't think exactly what it was. It was something that she did not like. And they sent us the sample first or whatever, and I'm like, I can't see it.
Oh, I know.
She was like, well, they're not gonna do it, so I'm gonna tell them they need to stop making it now. So I'm like,
they were doing when it was with the layered shirt. Remember the layered shirt? What happened was they had the color wrong around the trim, the collar, and on the sleeves. He was like, it looks fine to me. I was like, no, that's not how I designed it. It was supposed to be a darker pink, which would have made the other colors in the shirt pop. Yeah, it made it look a whole lot better. And he was like, well, it looks good. I was like, no, you don't understand. This is not how I drew it.
You wanted how you wanted.
This is how it should have been. So
needless to say, when it came in, I was like, you know what? That's why I'm not doing it. That's why she's doing it.
But I will say this: my time, my effort, my dedication of letting them know that it wasn't right. They're redoing that shirt for me free of charge, free shipping, Their time is at their expense. I'm not paying for anything, so they're redoing that. And I got the other shirts. So that's a plus that they did it wrong, but they understood that that wasn't the way I designed it. That wasn't the way, because the sample that they sent me, it looked different. And then when it went into mass production, they changed some things. I was like, I told them to change it. And so it was interesting to have it. But I'm getting new shirts coming for that shirt, that specific thing he's talking about.
What matters to you the most as a fashion designer?
I think the consumers. We put a lot of time to make sure that we take you want to listen to the knowledge that people tell you or that people give you as far as what you're doing, because they're the ones buying it. And you want to know if they like it, if they love it, if they hate it. You want to know what, I'm the type of person, I always want to know what can I do to improve what I've already done. What part did you not like about this shirt? What don't you like about these hairpins? So the next time I go back to the drawing board, you shouldn't have anything to complain about this time. It should be, I did it the way you said. However, I will say there's an upside with that. He tells me all the time that, everybody's not like you. And so I had to learn that even though you have those same people that are out there trying to see you succeed, you have just as many trying to see you fail. Yeah. So I have to be real, and I take a lot of it back to him, and I'm like, babe, someone said today, we could do this, we need to do that, and I'm like, I really felt that was a good idea. And then you have those people that, it's like this, it's like that, and they're not trying to help you achieve what you want to go. So I have to be very, very careful as to what advice I take and what advice I don't take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would there be any kids' fashion shows coming soon?
I would love to say yes if the opportunity presented itself, definitely. We're trying to get the name out there, so definitely we're open to pretty much any and everything.
We're open to all, all positive, things that would help us and at the same time help, again, the community.
Right.
Myself, not to get too much in depth, but I'm in the military, so I know a lot of people and I travel a lot. So when I drove out, when we first started, and I drove out to Fort Hood from here, my intent was to drive and not fly because I could stuff my trunk with a lot of stuff. So on my travels, through all of those states, I met a lot of good people, a lot of cool people, people from Arizona, and they have the stuff that's out. So it's out there. It's branched out all over the country right now. That's the biggest thing, to get people to just, give you the thumbs up and let you know, hey, you guys are doing something good. Because picture me, I'm this big dude walking around with pink and purple. You know what I mean?
But he does it so well.
It has to say something about you. You know what I mean? So on the back end of that, it's like, everybody got their hustle. But this is not necessarily a hustle. It was my way of getting, all of our products out because we didn't have,
that outlet.
We didn't have kids to people that'll let us just come in because, a lot of times people just want to see you fail or whatever the case may be. So, we're very grateful, for you having us here, just to even market some more of, what we've already been doing, with our products. So.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Casey. No, I was just going to say, yes, he did carry the ladies that pink and purple around with him.
What advice would you give aspiring fashion designers?
I would say do it. The only thing that holds you back is fear. That's it. You cannot worry about what other people think. You can't worry about what your parents think. You can't worry about what your cousin, your sister. You have to live your life for you. And if that is what you want to do, the only way you will know that you won't succeed is if you don't try.
There's so many people with brilliant ideas. It never gets brought to the table. Or it's always those naysayers that tell you, hey, you know what? That's going to cost you too much money. You ain't got the money. You can't do this. I'm here to tell y'all, if you really feel it in your heart to do something, go get it.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of your fashion goals for the future? Is there a boys line coming up, a women's line?
It's funny you mentioned that. We do have a son. We do have a son.
We have a son. We get it a lot when we go to our events. My objective right now for the boy, I definitely want a boys line. All right. I know I could move a lot of it ASAP. I know a lot of people. what my goal is for this line right here to be able to carry that boys line. So I don't want to branch off too far to the left, you know, just to start something here when we're already fast tracking here, and this can cover that, you know, in the long haul. So I think that's how we want to look at it to do it that way.
For right now, but eventually, I think I told him I had a vision last night. He didn't really want to hear it, but I told him that I had a dream that I could make Michael, that's our son's name, a little blue cat, but he didn't. I
drew the line like that.
Make him a dog.
Don't worry about it. That's a straight no, but that's not even
He wasn't really feeling that. So.
All right. What's the next product for Tabby Girls?
We're looking at the watch. I know if you go visit our website, tabbygirls.com, you'll see a lot of our products there, and you'll see the watch coming soon. Probably before that will be it's a keychain. It's going to have a little detail to it. It'll mirror a lot of the bracelet as far as the quality and all of that. But you'll see, I'm sure you'll see the keychain and then the watch. The watch, we're going back and forth as far as pretty much perfecting it and all of that good stuff. So.
All right. Where can listeners purchase Tabby Girl products?
We do a lot of festivals. Our last week we were in Hampton at the International Children's Festival. Our next event is going to be in Vienna. It's the Viva Vienna Festival, and that's a 4-day festival. It's Memorial Day weekend, so we'll be there May the 27th and 28th. And then online, they can purchase our online store, tabbygirls.com. That is an e-commerce site, so they can purchase there, or they can call us.
You want to give your number out, or you don't?
Yeah, no, we're fine with that. It's 804-304-3421. That is Tabby Girls. And if I answer the phone, hello, then I'm sorry, because I don't get a lot of calls on that number. But definitely, please call if you're interested.
All right. Also, give them your Facebook information, also your Twitter.
I'm gonna let him handle all that because I'm not the social network. That would be my husband. So I'm gonna let Michael handle.
You can find us on Facebook. Just to let a couple of you guys know, we did a raffle once our stuffed animals came in, and we gave away 15 free. All you had to do was go on our page, find us on Facebook, Tabby Girls LLC, and like the page, and your name was automatically entered into a drawing. A lot of those guys, Kizzy, you guys got one, right?
Yeah.
And we will say the way we did the drawing is we actually let the Tabby Girls themselves do that because we didn't want people to say, oh, they gave away.
Yeah.
And so what we did was we basically just did initials. And, it got to the point where we was like, well, who is this? Because after you do initials, you don't know who they belong to. So the Tabby Girls, they are involved in, some of the things that we do with the business part of it. But Facebook and Twitter, is it Tabby Girls, at Tabby Girls for Twitter?
At Tabby Girls, follow us on Twitter.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you're tuned in to REPNVA Radio. We're about to go into some more music with DJ Swerve De Niro. And when we come back, we're going to go into the question of the week.